not only is it prime time on Thanksgiving weekend, but it's also at Lucas Oil where you just work for the Combine. What do you remember just about your Combine experience?
Oh man, the Combine's a unique experience. I remember being in a hospital for a long time, getting MRIs and X-rays for like 10 hours. They had us in there, so that's like my main memory of that experience. But it was awesome. I was there with Kyle, I was there with Connor, and they were at the Senior Bowl too. So you're with some guys, and all of a sudden you get drafted. That's why we're pretty tight because we had those experiences together. So it's really cool.
What do you remember? How much were you talking with the Steelers? I mean, obviously they knew you from here. Mike T said he knew everything about you before the Combine, but how much were you talking with coaches or anybody in the organization?
Yeah, not much. I didn't really talk to them much. Like you said, they've been around for a long time, so I feel like they knew me well. There's a lot of other teams that I was kind of in more conversations with, and the meetings and the interviews that were, I forget what they call it, informal, yeah. So I was with all the other teams for those.
Playing in a dome, something that every quarterback likes.
Yeah, 70 and sunny, man, not like last week. So last week was a little chilly, but, we can count for some good weather on Monday night.
Did you find that was any easier for the passing game when you played there at Syracuse when you were at Pitt?
No, it's just like a nice day. It doesn't add too much to it.
Kenny, is the offense, is Matt giving you guys more as you kind of get more comfortable with it? Is the playbook expanding this time of year?
Absolutely, yeah. At this point, we need to do whatever we can to win. So we all have to be prepared, for whatever he throws at us to come ready to work and be open to learning new things and adjusting on the fly, which I think we've done a good job of, but we definitely can improve on as we go.
You talked about the Colts defense a little. What specifically stands out? Is it Gilmore still playing at a high level on the outside?
Yeah.
Is he shadowing guys? What do you expect to get out of that?
Yeah, he moves around. We'll see how they play us and how they decide to defend us. They got a great four-man rush. Their linebackers run really well. They're fundamentally sound. You don't see a lot of people getting behind them. They don't have a lot of breakdown in coverages or explosive plays. They do a good job of keeping a lid on it. So, like I said, we got to be detailed, protect the football. I got to make good decisions against in scoring position, and I think everything else will take care of itself.
I know it's probably a goal every week to grow and to continue to get better, but especially over the last 2 weeks, have you guys as an offense noticed more tangible growth?
Yeah, I think we definitely have taken the step in the right direction, but the ultimate goal is to win. So that's what we have to figure out and do whatever we have to do to get that final result. Because we can talk about progress and that we're heading in the right direction, but that's all that matters.
I think Georgia's average depth of target is right up there at the top of the league. I think, how do you guys balance utilizing that, since that's a strength of his, versus just trying to get him involved in a bunch of other ways too?
Yeah, he's a great receiver, and when we talk all the time how he's evolving to a complete receiver and doing more things, running different routes and having a full route tree that corners have to deal with, you become a lot tougher to cover when you have all different ways that you can go, and you're not just a deep ball threat, which he's not. He does a lot of great things for us, intermediate level, and I think as his game continues to grow, we'll continue to grow as an offense.
Kenny, did your eyes open with him from the start of rookie camp with some of the things that George could do?
Yeah, he's the best athlete probably I've played with. Just the freak things that he does, the catches he makes that are so nonchalant to him, but I kind of look around that I've never seen that before in my life. So he's a unique guy that can do a lot of great things. So we just got to continue to give him the football.
How about the rapport with Pat? Is that something too that teams are going to, like you said, try to take away George, try to take away Deontay? That opens up a lot for him, and you guys are developing that rapport.
That's kind of the game, that defenses have to play. Who you're going to take away, where am I going to be going with the football with the guys that we have. So, my job is to read the defense and get the guy that's open. So that's what I'm going to continue to do.
What's it been like working with JC?
Yeah, so I had a lot of work with JC early on. Obviously, we have a lot of rapport and a great relationship from working in the preseason and spring and everything. So when he came in, he did an unbelievable job. He prepares just like a starter. He's in here as long as everybody else that's a starter. So when he came in, we didn't skip a beat, and we worked really well together.
So you're not having everybody over for Thanksgiving. Where are you guys going? What's kind of the plan?
Yeah, we're going to a restaurant. I forget. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't make the reservation, so my fiance did. So I'm not too sure where. I forget where. But my parents are going to come in. Amy's parents will be in. My sister will be in. So it'll be a good family time. I haven't seen it in a while.
Kenny, did the lack of reps with Deontay early on maybe lead to sort of this thing where you're just more comfortable for one to Pat and George?
Like I said, I don't really think it's the case of a timing thing or anything like that. If it's 2-on-1, man, you can't force a ball, and that's how bad things happen. So like I said, the defense really dictates where I'm going to throw the football, and if they're going 2-on-1 with Deontay, it's tough to get him the football. So if you move him around, that's when you could see more possibilities of him being 1-on-1, and then we can get a shot at him.
I know this isn't your department necessarily, but it was the same way at the beginning of the season, and Mitch was comfortable throwing the ball his way, just despite the coverage. For you, is it more just you're trying to avoid that mistake?
I'd have to disagree with that because it's not despite the coverage. If he was doubled last game, so that's why he didn't get the ball as much. That's just kind of how the game went.
Thanks.